Hey guys, it's I'm Hungry 4444, and this is the Saturday afternoon podcast. To my right is Ultra. Ultra, introduce yourself.
Hey guys, it's Ultra. Get ready to get down and have fun today.
Yeah. And to my left is surprisingly Umne.
Salutations, everyone.
Salutations? Fuck off. Alright, Ultra, take it away.
Yeah, sure, Hungry. We've got a good show for you guys today. We're going to summarize the chapter, give our predictions. We're going to go on to ranking the other Wikia manga. Then we're going to get into the Hungry's racist jokes, the Wiki news. Umne's going to take us to his whorehouse. Then we're going to answer your questions and close off the podcast.
Hooray! Umne, take it away.
Alrighty, so the chapter starts off with the giants and Natsu and his friends celebrating because they defrosted the island, but they also mention the scary things Atlas has mentioned about how there's a death magic and who froze the island. But then they decided to ignore that and they focused on Flair's homecoming, and they had a feel-good moment where Flair finally returned back to her village. And we got some unnecessary fan service, but whatever. And then things started getting more serious when we focused on Succubus Eye's headquarters. And we see an evil presence, far more worse than Minerva, enter the scene and cuts off with her recruiting Minerva.
Alright. Sweet. Ultra, what'd you think?
Yeah, sure. Overall, I'm alright with this chapter. What I liked about this chapter is that it's gonna, it did what it needed to do in its allotted time. It closed off the issue of the Sun Village. It's working towards closing up Flare. It's helping us get along with the Minerva issue. We're getting to see some of these guys from the 9 Demon Gates, which is always cool. Seeing new villains in Fairy Tail is really a cool part because they generally have these really cool introductions. Unfortunately, I don't think they generally live up to their initial hype, which also happens with the main characters the side main characters like Bacchus, for example. But, anything's possible. We get a little insight into Tartarus' intentions. Anyways, what I did not like about this chapter is the unnecessary fan service we got with Flair. I'm sure Hungry will tell you more about that. But for now, I'm going to say I'm alright with this chapter, and I'm going to rate it 7.2 out of 10.
Oh, nice. Umne?
Alrighty, well, I thought it was a good transition chapter. I agree with Ultra. It did what it needed to do. And I'm actually very pleased that the arc is finally over. Every time I was on the podcast, I would keep saying, I just want this arc to end. So I'm ecstatic that it's finally over. And so far, from what we've seen of Tartaros, I have high hopes for the upcoming arc because so far we've seen, enemies that are just like Wally and Miliana. They weren't really enemies, but they were like the antagonists. And then it slowly built up to Grand Warrior Heart. But now we have much more cooler enemies with much bigger potential, and I'm very excited to see where it goes. Who knows, maybe Fairy Tail would be a little more darker now. I don't see Tartaros 9 Gates of Hell people staying alive when the arc is over, so I feel like we'll have some casualties. And I'm excited to see how dark it can get. If not, I'll be very disappointed. But I'm also the fact that we all thought Minerva was evil, but then we see a presence much more eviler than Minerva. It's woo, they're surpassing themselves. I'm excited, and we can obviously assume what's gonna happen to Minerva, but whatever. But yeah, I really did enjoy the chapter, and I rate it an 8 out of 10.
Oh, is he done?
Yeah, that was really long.
Okay.
Interesting. I didn't know eviler was a word.
Yeah.
I swear to you, when I said that, I was like, shit, that is not a word. I'm just like, fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever,
yep.
eviler, it's one of my words now.
Wow, I can't believe he's still talking.
Okay. Wow.
Okay. I hated the beginning of the chapter because it was a classic, celebratory chapter. Because the beginning of the chapter, you thought, well, not exactly. The you thought the Giants for some reason were gonna fuck some shit up because they had like really serious faces and everything, and they looked like they were mad at Flair, but then they got all happy. And then when they said, "Oh, let's celebrate or something, let's get the food and blah blah blah," and I was like, "Okay, here we go. Here comes the fucking banquet." God damn it! And yeah, I knew it was coming. And then you see Flair all sad, all emo, like, "Oh, everything worked out," and yet she's still got some kind of conflict within her. God damn it! So, well, why does every character have to have their own little personal drama? Why can't there be someone that's just happy-go-lucky? It's ridiculous.
There is somebody who's happy-go-lucky. His name is Happy, and we hate him.
He has his own personal drama with what's her name?
For one arc.
Okay, fine. And then we see what's it called? Oh yeah,
and the whole arc thing that was like his personal drama. The whole thing came because of a misunderstanding, not even anything that seriously happened. Like it was just a whole fucking misunderstanding.
Why when he was
Carla really?
Because they manipulated the memories or whatever. Yeah, fuck the Exceed. Go on, Hungry.
And then we get.
You don't like pussy.
We got to see the.
Shut up, Boomnay.
Wow. Okay. I didn't know this was like a free talking session. Well, okay, I see how it is.
Oh, sorry. Go on, Hungry.
I rated a 7 out of 10. Fuck you guys.
How
dare
you?
Yeah. Also,
Okay.
what do you think is gonna happen next week?
Next week, I predict we're gonna get the final decision of Flair. There are only two clear options right now, that she's either going to stay in the Sun Village or join Fairy Tail. I believe that based on what they said today, that the village is always her home, and she announced that she's home while showing off her boobs, she is most definitely going to stay in the Sun Village, because I don't think that joining Fairy Tail is the proper move at this time. So I predict she's staying in the Sun Village. And I don't think we're going to see Minerva, but I'm curious how the Fairy Tail mages are going to get home. They arrived on Walrod's tree, but is the tree like waiting for them or something?
Yeah, I think so. That was
like I just don't know. So.
Oh, that means we'll just get another arc of them traveling back home to Fairy Tail.
No.
Like one panel of them walking like the super long journey in the beginning of the next chapter, be like, "Oh my god, we're so tired, but we finally made it."
Yeah, that'll be the entire chapter of them walking.
I swear.
Just the Lord of the Rings chapter.
Whatever.
Right. That's my prediction. Go ahead.
Boomnay?
I think either they're just gonna end up at Walrot's house and Walrot's gonna give them their reward, Song of the Fairies, I don't know what that is, or one of the giants will grab him and throw him really far.
And they're all gonna coincidentally land in exactly the same place, which happens to be the exact right place for them to land.
Walrot's big bush.
Wow, okay.
That sounded wrong.
Fucking disgusting.
Okay, but and then after they get their reward from Walrot and whatever, I think we might see some more Tartaros. I hope. I don't know. Whatever. It's gonna be Walrot related though. Song of the Fairies. I can't imagine what that would be. Obviously something guild related, and since we know Walrot.
Oh, you don't say.
Shut up. Who knows? Maybe it could be like.
A real fairy shows up and plays a song for everybody? Is that what you're trying to say?
Didn't we have a song, a title like that?
Song of the
my
Fairies
bad.
Is so fucking original.
No, we had a different type of title. It was Celestial Song or something.
I bet Song of the Fairies
ages ago.
is just some fucking lame ass song dedicated to Fairy Tail, and that chick that a spirit that Lucy has that can sing. Lucy's gonna summon her.
Lyra.
Yeah, Lucy's gonna summon her, and Waller is gonna give her like the keynotes or the lyrics to that song, and she's gonna play it, and an entire chapter is gonna be dedicated to her playing and everybody just being mesmerized by this awesome song.
That's gonna suck.
That's what it's gonna be.
They already did that though. Don't
Song
do that again.
of the
happened
Fairies.
in the Galuna Island arc, but to be honest, the Galuna Island arc and this arc have a shit ton of similarities.
Yeah.
She did it, and when they all
Lyra, you want to know something? She her music like reflects what's in a person's heart. And fucking train. Anyways, yeah. So I mean, Flair is sad right now. God damn it!
He's like, shut up.
I started. It's like what happened to you several weeks.
That's not nice.
Okay, go continue.
Yeah, I understand. Anyways, yeah. So like, I'm thinking if she shows up, then whatever she sings is going to be like a reflection of what Flair is feeling. Like, what should she do? She's like, she likes Fairy Tail now, and blah blah blah.
Yeah, pretty much. And it's so basically, Song of the Fairies is just going to be this thing that Mavis made in the past, dedicated to Fairy Tail, and it's this like super soothing song. And then after the song plays, Walrot is going to give them like a little explanation of the past of Fairy Tail, of how him, Hades, and that other dude and Mavis like made the guild and everything.
I hope it's something like that instead of
I hope it's
fucking
not
Lyra.
like that. That sounds retarded.
I don't want Lyra. I'd rather have something history and important related that would, like, you know, have something to do with Tartaros or something.
First it has to be with Lyra playing that Song of the Fairies that Walrot provides the lyric stuff because they completed the mission. She's gonna play it and sing it, and then after everybody's like...
Wait, if Walrot is providing the lyrics, does that mean the song has some kind of significance beyond celebrating?
I hope so.
That's probably... Well, it was made by Mavis, and she gave it to Walrot for safekeeping. I think that's what it is.
Hey, imagine Third Origin.
No, that's retarded.
You guys get Third Origin. Yay!
They're already strong enough. Fuck that.
I know.
That would be really like RPG. It's like, oh, you completed the mission, power up.
Yeah, you're already at 100%. Here's 150%.
You know what they need? They need to get paid. Do they have rent to pay or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, for fuck's sake, they shouldn't just be going into like different frozen villages and solving mysteries like
they get
Scooby-Doo.
paid off screen.
Yeah, they need to be sucking dicks on the street corners or something.
Dude, they get paid off screen, and how do you think Urza pays $500,000 a month?
Homegirl's doing what Hungry said.
That's what I'm talking about.
Nah, that's
she
bad.
must be pretty damn popular. There must be a lot of rich people in the city.
Well, she did win #1 in Miss Fairy Tail contest, so...
That's only enough for like 1 month.
Well, she does a lot of those.
Oh, damn, Mr. Fairy Tail Economist Ultra. Damn.
Hey, man, it's money, man. I think you all know how much I think about money.
If you were in Fairy Tail, you would be like a fairy accountant or something. You would have like numbers magic, and
I would run the Magnolia City Bank or something.
Yeah, and if you had like your choice of weapon, it would be just like a giant calculator.
Oh my.
Alright, I think we've procrastinated.
Denominator attack.
Oh, wow. Nerd alert.
Yes.
Alright, let's move on to shenanigans.
No, let's not. Let's move on to the weekly ratings.
No, I want to do shenanigans first.
No, fuck you.
Oh my god. Fine, weekly ratings. Alright, you want to take it away?
Sure. Yeah. #1 this week is Toriko. Toriko was awesome. We're seeing the child Midora, who was actually somewhat sympathetic. When that guy got all like ungrateful, I agreed with Midora. I would have kicked the shit out of him if he was doing that. Like, how hard is it to show your gratefulness? Honestly, thanks is enough. You did a good job attacking that guy. And now like these the blue nitro, like I'm not sure what purpose they serve exactly beyond being somewhat related to the god ingredient, but yeah, okay, cool. Toriko, #1. One Piece, #2, without a doubt. Awesome Sanji attacking Doflamingo. He's obviously not going to have a full-on battle because Doflamingo's way too much for him to handle, but we're going to see something pretty awesome. #3, Fairy Tail, for the reasons I already explained. I enjoyed it. #4 is a draw between Naruto and Beelzebub. Beelzebub felt kind of long to me. Like, the only really important parts were Oga's sister being really awesome and the ending, which isn't, like, it's just these two teaming up, which we know, like, and I think the Solomon Company guys, they're not going to last very long. Naruto, whatever. It's just like, we've had a few of these chapters before. It was just kind of boring. But I guess I think the production values were a little, like, the art was a little better, so I'm going to be nice to Naruto this week. And Bleach isn't the last this week because I did not like Bleach this week. I just kept getting pissed off with what the characters were doing. Then now she's finally showing her ability. She's good with Keto, but she's exposing the weakness. She outright revealed to the enemy that she's the only one who's able to do this Quincy barrier thing, which itself is a really retarded move. I mean, if you're good with Quincy barrier, why not set it up during the war? You would have been able to minimize some of the damage, but she didn't do that, and now she's able to do it. But she's telling him she's the only one who's able to do that. What kind of idiotic move is that? You're supposed to let the enemy do. Fuck now. Fuck Toshiro Hitsugaya as well. The dude should have just run away, but instead he tried to set a trap, even though he knew Busby was able to overpower his ice, which is really weird as well. This guy said his flame could counter Yamamoto's. Yamamoto's is like reaching the temperature of the sun. How hot is this guy? That's ridiculous, honestly, and it makes Yamamoto's death look less cool because like he died, but you could have at least said he took some Stern Raiders with him. And now you can't even say that. They all survived? What is that? And yeah, and now like this guy, Kangdu, he's going to come finish off Hitsugaya because he took his Bankai. That seems a little personal to me. I didn't think the Stern Raiders were on that level, really, like to get up close and personal. But now it's incredibly predictable because Urahara called Mayuri. He has a way to retrieve Bankai. And, oh, look at the nice coincidence. Soifan and Toshiro Hitsugaya, they're with the people who stole their Bankai. What a nice, lovely coincidence. So yeah, Bleach is the last. Fuck this week's chapter.
Well, damn.
Damn, double snap.
Alright. Number 1, I will give it to One Piece, just because I totally called Doflamingo and Sanji fighting. I totally called that. It's so easy. And what's gonna happen is, I've said this millions of times, but Doflamingo is going to control Sanji. At first it's going to be a kicking battle, and then Doflamingo is going to use his power to control Sanji, to hit a woman, to hit Nami, and Sanji's going to get really pissed off because he's like the chivalrous guy who says, I will never hit a woman my entire life, and Doflamingo is going to make him hit Nami, and Sanji's going to go into a rage like he did with Absalom. So yeah, we're going to get a super enraged Sanji against Doflamingo. That's going to be fucking badass. Number 2 is Toriko, just because I thought I'm glad we're getting this kind of like backstory. But is it me, or is it a little bit too early to be seeing like the Acacia, Forose, and the 3 disciples in the past? Like I think this flashback is a little too early in the series, and I think it's kind of.
We're 250 chapters in. Are we really that early?
Yeah, but in One Piece they took it like 500 chapters just so we can get like a 700, like 600 chapters to get a proper flashback glimpse of Roger. To be honest, I think it's a little too early for Acacia, but that's just me. And I thought it was.
I mean, One Piece isn't exactly Toriko.
Oh, that's true. The One Piece's pacing is really.
Yeah.
Drawn out. But anyway, I thought Toriko number 2. Number 3, Fairy Tail for reasons listed above. Number 4, Bleach, just because I like the fights right now. Number 5 was Beelzebub because I thought it was funny, but then again, it's just like, okay, nothing really significantly happened besides the sister being super fucking strong. And last is Naruto because the chapter was totally fucking useless. It was everybody just sucking Naruto's cock and then doing the whole everybody just like coming together and saying let's do this, Gambare, let's beat this thing. This is like the 3rd time they've done this arc. This is the 3rd time they've all come together and yelled and been like, all right, we're proud shinobi. We can beat this if we use our fighting power together. It's the 3rd time. We got it. You guys are one nation now. You guys are one people to destroy this giant monster. We got it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I hate it.
We're not even seeing much of the other nations. We're really seeing the Konoha ninjas.
That's what's funny. I bet there are so many more interesting ninjas in other villages. There are like, well, a lot of them died throughout the war, but like there are at least 40 to 50,000 people there. And the Konoha 11 rookies are the most interesting. Get the fuck out of here. There are probably Jonin and Tokubetsu Jonin who are way more interesting than these dudes.
They're all generic, and a lot of them died fighting Madara when he first showed up.
Honestly. There are some that were introduced that were pretty cool, but that was like one or 3 or 4 per village. The rest, it's just all Konoha Ninja. That's garbage. So yeah, now I think it's time for shenanigans because Umne doesn't matter.
Yep.
Alright, so you guys want to hear some jokes?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I got a joke for you. Women's rights. Ah! I'm sorry. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Okay, what do you call a school bus full of black people?
Riding dirty.
No, a rotten banana. Ah!
Oh.
Alright. What do you do when your dishwasher doesn't work?
I don't know. What do you do?
Slap her.
You're bad.
Yeah, that was pretty bad. Alright. Ultra, what's the news for this week?
Wait, that's
Alright,
it?
well,
Yep, that's it. Deal with it.
give him an Umne joke.
An Umne joke? But
I
that's
don't wanna
gonna
hear
be a
none
bad joke.
Alright, when it comes to Wiki News, people, the only significant piece of Wiki News that's been added this week is a discussion about changing Minerva's surname. Check out that. You can find it in the quick news template on the special activity. Other than that, the Image Guild and the Referential Guild are both taking in new members, and the discussion about the voting for the tab order is still in place. How long is that going to stick around?
I don't know. I was gonna tell Rai, do something.
Telling him to do something? Get the fuck out of here.
I could. I've been doing it.
No, I'm saying asking him to do anything. That's very challenging.
As a kid, did you guys ever use that word? Surname?
Surname? No, I always use last name.
Yeah,
Same
same.
here, but as I grew older, I had to change my vocabulary and whatnot.
But when
People only use surname is when you're filing paperwork. That's the time when you've got to sign something. Like,
But when you want to sound smart, too.
Yeah, that's true.
when I was first learning it, I thought it was first name, and
I think British people use surname a lot. Yeah?
I wouldn't know. I'd have to ask Toshi.
So Toshi's the queen of all British, and she
Not
knows.
How many other Brits do you know?
She's not the sharpest tool in the shed.
She's the only tool in the shed I know, if it's a British shed.
But she is a tool, so,
Oh, God, you can just
there's some British people in Wikia, so you can ask them.
What?
There are some British people in One Piece Wikia, so you can ask them.
I don't go to One Piece chat.
Well, you're gonna have to now.
No, I don't.
Okay.
Who's British there?
Shut up.
Tell me who's British there.
Why don't you do your house
boyfriend.
shit?
Wow, okay, you know what? I will.
Well,
Yeah.
we're waiting.
I'm gonna ask. Damn, there's not enough people. Damn!
Why?
What happened?
Nothing, forget it. I'm mad now.
Why?
I just am, okay? Just stop it.
Okay.
Okay,
Wow,
fine.
Hungry, seriously? You need to tone down your attitude.
What the hell?
What?
Stan, oh my god, you guys.
What happened?
What is
Hey, what's next?
Okay, can we just skip the whorehouse question this week?
Yeah, we're skipping.
Yeah, I don't want to do it.
Fine. Hungry, let's go to the questions.
Yeah, let's just skip to the. That was weird. We're gonna have a talk about Umne Ultra.
Indeed.
All right. First is from Nosebleeds. Okay. I was a little disappointed about last week's podcast. Well, fuck you. Okay, cool.
I wasn't there.
Can you do the what's up thing on those Budweiser commercials?
Is it what's up?
Shit, I haven't seen a Budweiser in a while.
I think it's what's up!
Oh, I know that from Scary Movie.
What's up! Something like that. Okay, quote, remember the quote of the week, we have to say where...
Oh, yeah, I remember.
Okay, here we go, quote of the week. Not even the younglings survived. Oh, that's from Star Wars.
Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith.
Yep.
What the fuck?
What?
I didn't even know that. I was just whoa, you even got the episode down.
That's because I watched Star Wars.
Yeah.
So what? Have that on DVD.
Obi-Wan said that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Next is from Fleet. 1. I assume at least one of you have watched the Austin Powers trilogy. Compare your fellow podcast to a character from the trilogy.
Oh my god, he totally tailored that question.
Am I the only one who thought the Austin Powers trilogy was really corny?
No, because I think that was the intention.
I don't know. I thought it was too corny and forcefully humored to me. I don't know. But obviously the first one that pops to mind is Fat Bastard in Noom. I think that one's easy. I'll take the guy. I think I would be the guy who gets run over by the guy who got run over and he was like, no, like for 2 minutes straight. You don't remember that? It was from like a third movie or something.
I don't remember.
And he slowly got run over by that giant tractor thing, whatever. All right. Anyway, next question. Yeah. 2. In Naruto Shippuden, which 3 character death scenes are your favorites? Notes, only in Shippuden timeline, no flashback deaths. 3 favorite character deaths. Number 1, Itachi, easily. I didn't like Itachi. There were not a lot of... Oh, Asuma. Asuma was funny as hell.
That's my number 1.
I thought that was so funny. That was so
one... Okay, fine. I thought that death worked, actually.
He wasn't one of those characters that is going to contribute much to the story, but at the same time, he was very...
But, I mean, he helps the other characters.
Yeah, he's very important to help to the support extent. That's it. And it was basically great development for Shikamaru.
Absolutely, yeah. And Choji later on.
Yeah. So, Ino was just, like, there. She didn't really, like...
Yeah, she's not significant at all.
Even in the battle with Hidan and Kakuzu, she did nothing. She was in the way.
All right.
Wow. She does nothing for that team. Besides, you know.
And yet she still has people defending her.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, I think that's what Hungry was hinting.
Yep. That was 2. One more. Oh, it has to be in Shippuden. Oh. I can't think of, like, that many deaths.
Jiraiya.
Yeah, that was really funny. That's what he gets. The whole series, he was just so, like, positive and, like, happy-go-lucky, and then, like, he gets fucking stomped. And he thought he was, like, gonna go in there.
He didn't really get stomped. I mean, he wasn't trying to kill him. And he didn't have the Sage Mode Mastery.
That's true, but he came in there at one point he thought he won the battle, and then here comes Pain completely shocking Jiraiya.
And Pain was powerful as fuck.
Hell yeah. I think Pain would have easily trashed the 4th Hokage, but that's just me.
You guys are spoiling it for me.
You're not gonna read Naruto anyway.
I know, right?
I don't appreciate this. Oh my god.
What the fuck?
Right, you've been in this podcast for months, and you're only stopping now to, like...
Isn't that weird? We've been doing this for months.
It's weird that we haven't fired you after all this.
I know, I was just... It's weird that you're still here for these months.
Well, as long as the checks keep coming in.
I'm gonna go with number 1 Asuma, number 2 Jiraiya, and number 3 Itachi. But I liked Itachi.
Yeah, I agree with those rankings. All right.
Me too.
Next question. Okay. Hungry. Who are the 3 easiest members of Fairy Tail Wikia to troll? Easily number 1, Canuck. Who anybody can troll him. You have to say 2 words. Canada sucks. And he goes. He'll need a box of tampons.
That's so bad.
Who else is there? Rai is pretty easy to troll nowadays because, he's on the tubby side. And, well, Umne would be number 2 just because he's ugly. And, well, generally he's just a being that is not acceptable in society.
You're not very nice, but...
Umne number 2, Rai number 3. Rai number 3. Okay, next question. Who do you guys rather have as a father? Guy Sensei, Ishin Kurosaki, Whitebeard, or Gildarts? Wow, Whitebeard. Are you kidding me? That dude is fucking badass.
Yeah, but I want Ishin as my daddy.
Do you even read Bleach?
You want Ishin as your boyfriend, to be honest.
I know who Ishin is.
He's actually pretty funny. He was really...
He is awesome, yeah.
And early on in the series, he was fucking hilarious, but then he turned into, cheating.
Yeah, he was just a dad until we figure out he's cheating out.
And who's the first option?
Guy Sensei.
I don't want Guy Sensei. He'd be so tough on you.
Yeah, but you will be super in shape.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. But ultimately, Gildarts. I mean, not Gildarts. Oh, fuck Gildarts.
I'm going to go with Ishin, also.
I'm going with Whitebeard. That guy is just... I mean, it'll be tough to live up to his reputation, but... And you will probably live your whole life as being the son of Whitebeard, but still, that guy would really motivate you. Anyway, All right, number 5. Okay, Hungry. Explain to us how this is even possible. Defend the implications of this conversation. Oh, it's that print screen of how I have to... Oh, it's this one.
The one we
What
could
is
all
it?
see.
I will
Show it.
link it.
That's not really worth explaining. And that's so you, though, so I don't know what's needed to be explained.
I do totally rate Mexicans, so I don't know. See what's wrong.
Whatever.
It's like,
I think I saw this in the Chat of Shame blog.
I think so.
That's still going on?
He rapes Mexicans. Whatever. He raped Rally after the podcast last week.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
2 weeks ago.
Alright, next is from Canuck. Okay, question 1. To the bull born on the second day. If Jesus, Allah, Buddha, Vishnu, and Raptor Jesus all got in a fight, what would be the outcome?
I don't want to answer that. It sounds so
I don't even understand that.
Like, it's such a hot topic question.
If if major religious figures fought, who would win?
Who cares?
I don't give a shit.
Chuck Norris wins.
Whatever.
Number 2. To the bull born on an 8th day. What the fuck are you talking about? Okay.
I don't understand this.
If Jesus...
Whose questions are these?
Canuck.
Oh my god.
Okay, if Jesus of Nazareth, Frankie Beeson, Captain America, Red-Eyed Raptor of Love, Bada's Me, and Brack Mamba all get in a fight, what would be the outcome? These are basically all socks.
Everybody would gang rape Brack Mamba.
Pretty much, because Brack Mamba is like the worst sock I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah. I had a fight with Brack Mamba once.
Oh.
Dude, you had a mud wrestling contest with Brack Mamba.
Yeah, it got really intense.
Got really inside each other.
We had to stop, though, because we realized it was on, like, main thing.
You realized we were going to fall for each other if it went any further?
Yeah, like those lesbianic fights where you'd have 2 hot chicks fight, and then...
Even if they're ugly chicks.
No, they have to... You know. No, I'm trying to compare it to something I've seen before.
You've seen this stuff before, Rubnik?
Like, basically 2 hippos wrestling in the mud.
Oh, that's bad. Yeah. But yeah, wait,
okay,
what was it?
Yeah, okay.
Go on.
Next he writes, also, if the maiden is here, Umne, this week, then I ask Umne the same question I tried to ask him last week, which was, what would he do or make Ultra and Hungry do in response for all the insults they have thrown at him, keeping in mind there would be no consequences?
That's interesting.
Yeah.
If you guys, like, would not be insulting me, you guys wouldn't be you guys. So don't change.
What would we do if we didn't insult you?
Oh.
If we didn't insult Umne, we'd be insulting somebody else.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. But what would I do to you guys without consequence?
Yeah.
I guess.
I really don't know. I honestly, like, I can be really mean if I wanted to be, but that doesn't solve anything, even if there's no consequences.
Okay.
He needs thinking time, let's just say.
I do. Let's just skip it, because I need thinking time.
Thinking time.
I'll tell you later
next one.
Okay, next. Also, I have a question for all the podcast members. Which do you think is more plausible, string theory or loop quantum gravity theory?
Fuck off.
Same thing. It's pretty much the closest you have to, like, you're completing whatever.
String theory.
I don't even study science, just to let you know.
Okay. Next is from Meji. Hey everybody, it's Meji. Number 1, Ultra. Who do you think is going to be the 7 lights which will battle Xenart, 13 Darkness, and Kingdom Hearts?
Shit. Okay, so it's got to be the 3 mains, Sora, Riku, and Kairi. The original 3, Terra, Ventus, and Aqua. And I'm guessing the 7th one, I think the 7th one will be Roxas, but I'm not totally sure. I mean, I think because they said the Xenahart trilogy, Xehanort, whatever, it's going to end, and then they're going to start, like, a new series of games with Sora, but, like, it won't be related to this specific thing. So, like, they should use the original characters before introducing any new ones. Therefore, I think it's going to be these guys. Some people said Axel could be one of them. I'm not sure if I'm convinced that he's, like, the right guy. I think he'll be a support guy. So, yeah, 3 mains of the original game, 3 mains of Birth by Sleep, and Roxas.
I agree with Ultra.
See, I'm so awesome. He doesn't even know the topic, and he's agreeing with me.
I like
Yep.
Mickey Mouse.
Shut up, Umne. Next.
No.
For everybody except for Umne who doesn't read One Piece, will Sanji put up at least a good fight against Doflamingo? Initially, he will look like he's putting up a good fight, then Doflamingo will take control of the fight, and then...
It's going to be like Doflamingo toying with him at first.
Yeah. And
so
then,
everyone's going to be like, whoa, Sanji, this and that, blah, blah, blah.
and then Sanji's going to get enraged after hitting Nami, and then Doflamingo's going to be like, holy shit, this guy's stronger than I thought, I'm going to have to put up a bigger fight, and then he ultimately overwhelms Sanji.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Alright, question 3.
Curious what the other guys are going to do. But yeah, go on, go on.
Okay. Ultra, who is your favorite character in Kingdom Hearts?
Oh, shit. Wow. Oh, my God. There are a lot of cool characters in Kingdom Hearts.
Pick the
Goddamn.
first.
What?
Pick the most favorite.
I'm thinking.
That's what the question is, moron. He's thinking.
Yeah, but
Yeah, What? Whatever. Xemnas was pretty cool. But, I don't know, Riku's also cool. He's not like that childish type like Sora. So I'm going to say that I'm going to go with Xemnas.
Xemnas. Agreed. I agree.
Yeah.
I concur. Alright, next is from Carrot. Yo, hope you're all good. I am, I guess. I don't know about you guys. Okay, number 1. Would you rather be stuck on a plane next to a crying baby or stuck on a plane flight next to a really fat man who has body odor? Really bad body odor. It's a long flight, just saying. Okay, I would stick with the baby. Just because eventually the baby will fall asleep because it's a long flight. So eventually I'll get that sleeping time. But
yeah, that BO is not going off anytime soon. I'm gonna go with the baby too.
Yeah.
It's
You
annoying
can even like drug yourself. So the baby.
I don't do drugs.
Like coughs, like the drowsy stuff that makes you want to sleep.
Nah.
That's you. Okay.
Right.
So, which would you least like to die? Which way would you least like to die? Ooh, wow. Good question.
I hate these.
I wouldn't want to fall off a cliff, but
Can you read them?
But then still be alive, and then die slowly from the internal bleeding.
Oh, do we pick ourselves? Oh,
Yeah, we pick
shit.
ourselves. It's not options. I think the way I least want, probably death by animal, like a tiger or something.
That would fucking suck. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Like a jaguar or a tiger just ripping you to shreds.
Yeah, pretty much.
Unless they can get like a clean bite at your neck, and then you can just die in like 10 to 15 seconds. But if it's like them tearing you to fucking shreds for minutes upon minutes, I don't want that.
Yeah. So yeah, tiger, crocodile, that kind of animal.
Oh, not the crocodile, because
crocodiles, yeah, they don't kill immediately. They store their food.
Yeah, and then and what they do is they rip apart your spine when they do the gator roll. But that's not crocodile. That's alligators. Yeah, but yeah.
Well, I mean, I guess it depends. They're almost either way.
Animals are just heartless. Mother Nature is a cold-hearted son of a bitch.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like this question.
Alright, then let's move on, because you're being a total pussy. Number 3, all of you became female for 24 hours. What are some things you would do during your day of feminist?
I'm used to it, so whatever.
I would just catwalk all day. Kidding me? I would be so fat.
I would go out really, depends on where I live. If I lived in some, I don't know, like a cool city, I would just go out in really sweaty clothes.
Wow. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
No,
If I live where I currently live, I would just stay home.
Oh yeah, that's true. Noel's just gonna get raped.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Unless it's a big city. If it's a big city, I'm definitely going out like a slut.
Yeah. Or you could just go to a club and just deny guys all day.
That would be hilarious.
Meet me in the bathroom in 5 minutes, and then just not go. They're just waiting an idiot.
That would suck, man. If you go to the club, you accidentally get your drink spiked.
Oh, that's ultra. He would end up getting roofied and raped. It's like, what the fuck happened?
And then that would be hilarious. The next morning, I turn back into a guy, and the
guy
who raped me is like, "Holy shit, I raped a guy."
Yeah.
God damn it.
He'd kill you.
That's so ultra. He would. He's like Bad Luck Bride. Ultra would just get roofied. That's so ultra. Poor Ultra.
I know, right?
Yeah. Alright, next. Next is from Michelle Hine. Yeah. Number 1 for Umne. What is the best manga you've ever read?
Fairy
The
Tail.
best manga he's ever read.
Yeah, Fairy Tail easily. I can't think of anything not Ultra Umne could ever read.
I read some manga, but I think Fairy Tail was my first time. It used to be second. Inuyasha was my first, but then I changed.
Inuyasha is so long.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then, Fairy Tail is longer, and I love it.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Are you out of your mind?
Maybe.
at least he's like fucking honest.
He admits it.
Okay. Next is for Ultra the Fag. If you had to cosplay, it says
Did you just call?
it says for Ultra the Fag. I'm sorry, I have to read these.
Wow.
If you had to cosplay as a girl from Fairy Tail, who would it be? Ooh.
That would be Ursa.
Wow. Okay. Just like what? No. That's you don't want to be revealing. That's why.
Yeah, because I can wear armor. Armor is awesome.
Oh.
What's
You should be dressed as like Levy or Lucy. That would be cool.
ew.
Or Kana. You could be dressed.
Oh my! I was just thinking about that. Like, wow, that's.
I would
much.
so wear Flair's dress. That dress is so chic. Are you kidding me? I would wear that.
Ripped up.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
I would have to.
It would definitely be hers. I would wear her armor, except for the seduction armor. I would never wear that.
Oh, you still have to wear a skirt though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's like less worse. I mean, like if I went to like Scotland or something, I would just blend in.
Oh, you said her Crooks or whatever. Oh, okay, I thought I was
Her
about to say.
armor.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna say like the seduction armor. I was about to say, damn, Ultra.
No, I mean, like, if I had to wear the seduction armor, that would suck.
That would be hilarious. All right, next question. For Hungry, what is it like the first of many times you got your ass kicked in a fight? That's a good one. I'm thinking back to my high school days. Well, it depends. Is it like one person or is it like a lot of people? Because
Maybe it's just whichever was your very first, I guess.
my very first time was in the boxing gym, because that was what they do is when you first join a boxing gym, they make you do ring circles. It's just it helps you with your footwork. You just go sideways around the ring over and over and over again. And I did that for 2 weeks. And then after the second week, because I was paying for this, I had membership, and I was like, I came here to learn how to fucking box. So well, I'm just doing ring circles, dude. And the guy and the head trainer was like, oh, you want to learn how to box, huh? So yeah, they put my headgear on, they gave me my gloves, and they beat the living shit out of me.
Ouch.
They just put me in there, and they're some of their best guys, and they just sparred hard with me. And the worst were the body shots, because you get hit in the head, you could recuperate. With the body shots, if they get you good in the liver, your body shuts down. You have no choice. You'll be there all mentally, but your body is just like, okay, you know what, dude, we're gonna have to go down. You're done. And that was the entire day. I just got the shit kicked out of me. And when I got home, I was like, you know what, I don't think I should go back. That was just really bad. And I did.
You gotta watch what you say.
Yeah, I know. I was like, dude, I came here to learn how to fucking box. And he's like, oh yeah, you want to learn how to box? Yeah, that was really stupid. Okay. Anyway, question 4: would you rather sleep with Ichiya or the leader of the Jiggle Butt gang?
Oh god.
Oh,
is this for you, Hunger?
No, it's for everyone.
Ouch.
Oh, this is a good one because they're both like.
I'll pick Ichiya, because at least Ichiya has his muscle perfume.
Yeah, that's true. And that guy from the Jiggle Butt gang is like really fat and creepy.
They're all
He's
weird.
not fat, he just has a humongous ass.
Exactly.
And they have weird faces. Like, I just don't want to even like.
Yeah, that too.
Ichiya, because
It's not like Ichiya's face is any better.
at least Ichiya would be like romantic.
And he has like a deep voice, so I mean, just close your eyes.
That's true.
Yeah, put a bag over his head or something, I guess.
But like
Yeah,
the
sure,
Jiggle
Ichiya.
Butt gang, when they talk, it's so weird.
Plus,
Yeah, so I guess we're going with Ichiya.
yeah, Ichiya,
Yeah.
unanimous. All right,
Okay.
question 5: if I let you borrow Finn as a slave for 24 hours, what would you make him do? Oh, Mr. Finn, Wow. Okay.
I would make him like take me out and pay for all my shit. Like he has to pay for dinner. He has to pay for the movies and whatever.
So
he can come with me.
So you want to go on a date with him, basically? That's
pretty much. I
basically
guess.
that's what you're implying. Okay.
I think so, honestly. But not like a romantic date. I'm not gonna take him out on the boat. I'm just gonna make him pay for everything.
I would make him walk through the hood and see how long it would take for him to get like robbed bugged. That would be so funny. To make him wear a camera.
Oh my god, it's so bad.
And I would also make him troll all the admins on the wiki.
Wait, what?
I would make him troll all the admins on the wiki.
So you get,
write on Rye's talk page that Mira Jane sucks.
That's soft. I would convert him by showing him a good time.
What?
Every hour of the 24 hours.
What?
Okay.
Wow.
Yep, I would convert him.
And on that note,
next question
from Finn. If you had a little brother on Fairy Tail Wikia, which would that user be? Oh,
aww,
I had a little.
Mega.
I think Ultra would go with the Rem. I think they've got. Yeah, they've been bros for a while. I think maybe.
I don't know who else there is really.
I might go with. I could go with Finn, but my brother's always changed, so I guess I'll go with Finn.
I think I'm gonna go with Rem.
Mega or Levi?
Levi. Oh yeah. What's his name? Fallen Shadow. Okay. Number 2. If you had a little sister on Fairy Tail Wikia, which would it be? Carrot.
No. Other than Carrot, like, all the girls are just... they rub me the wrong way.
I'm gonna go
as
with
a little
Michelle.
sister. I mean, otherwise, I'm okay with the girls. I just mean, like, they rub me the wrong way as a little sister, you know? Like, Glass, she has a mouth on her. And...
Oh, that's what sisters do. My sister has a huge mouth, so yeah.
My sister could probably out-bitch Glass, to be honest.
Yeah.
I don't have a little sister, though. I'm the baby of the family, so I don't know how it's like.
That's what sisters are supposed to do. They're supposed
Pretty much.
to be little bitches.
They're supposed to take your parents' attention. Your parents are supposed to prefer them to you.
Yeah.
I don't know how that's like. I'm the baby of the family.
I'm going with Michelle.
I'm going with Carrot.
I'm gonna say Kalu because she comes by once in a while.
Oh, no, it's Fairy Tail Wikia. No,
she comes by once.
Yeah, but she does. She's
not enough.
Yeah,
she's a mainstream One Piece editor.
Yeah, whatever. She's cool. So
you only say that because she says she likes your voice.
No, I don't. I actually think she's cool.
No. Also, she's my daughter, so fuck off.
And her brother has a horse mask.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know those cost like $25, $30?
Oh wow, $30.
Wow, that's $29 more than how much you cost. Oh, okay. Okay. Next question. Number 3. If you're dying. Your final words are to be broadcasted around the world, and everyone is watching. What do you say?
Fuck you, Mario.
But then all the Marios in the world will be like, hey, what the fuck you.
Yeah, no, I think you would know, I mean you.
I would go with, like, I would just say hopeless.
Oh, shut up, that's not funny.
That's all I would say, hopeless.
I would confess to every girl I had a crush on in real life.
Wow,
that's a long list.
Yeah, that's a long death. Are you
not that long?
Slowly?
It's only like 10 names.
Do you have like terminal cancer? That's gonna take forever.
It's 10 names. It's not gonna take that long.
Are you really gonna guilt all 10 of them? They'll be like, oh, he loved me, and now he's dead.
Yeah, pretty much. That's like a final screw you to all of them.
And then one of them is like...
This is the most... What?
And after you say their name, one of them will be like, oh my god, I like you too, and then you die.
Okay. It would be awesome.
That would be...
Oh, wait, I want to change my answer. I'm going to confess to the last one, and I'm going to make her life hell from beyond the grave, because she was an ass to me.
Cute.
Yeah.
It was a bad story, man. You know, like, it happened in the 11th grade. Like, I saw her, and, like, you could basically metaphorically say that I got shot in the ass by Cupid. That's as I said.
Yeah.
I'm not even joking. Like you can say kawaii or whatever. Like
Yeah,
that's honestly how it would.
I know what you mean. I know.
Shut up, Umi. Honestly, that's basically how it was. And like for the 11th grade, she and I had like a really good relationship. But then some stupid shit happened involving like her friends and my friends on Facebook, and we both it basically in the summer it got involved into like this huge argument. And for the entirety of the 12th grade, she never spoke to me again.
Wow, Indian politics. Ayo.
It must
I know.
suck that your dog's name is Facebook.
What?
Your dog's name is Facebook, and now you're never gonna
That's
forget
not what
it.
I was talking about, Umne. This was
You said
actually our Facebook accounts. Everybody got into like a huge fight, and then she never spoke to me again. And after that, like after we graduated, then another like fight happened. Not as big, but then she kept like talking shit about me like behind my back in like meme posts and whatever.
Wow, what a bitch.
I know, right? And then I'm not too proud of this. I said a few things I probably shouldn't have said, but she was way worse to me. So yeah, I'm gonna like say everything about her when I'm dying, and I'm gonna screw her life from beyond the grave.
The end is just of any means. It's alright.
Yeah, I'm not even sorry, honestly.
Nice.
I mean, she was cute, but that's it. That's it. End of the fucking story.
No regrets. Nice.
No.
That was basically the last question.
What?
Oh, nice.
Yep, that's the last one.
No, I'm not ready to go.
No one cares.
I'm not ready to cross
All right,
over.
people. Thanks for paying attention.
Wait.
Yeah, thanks for listening. What? Thank you for sending in
We
your
cannot
questions.
go.
Shut the fuck
What
up.
the hell?
We're doing an outro, idiot.
I know, right?
Wow.
We're gonna have a guest next week, so get your guest questions ready.
Yay.
Yep. We're not going to tell you who this guest is, but you'll be interested when you actually hear the podcast. That's all we're going to tell you.
Yep, that's it. All right.
Right.
See you guys next week.
See ya.
Bye-bye.
Toodles.
Fuck you, Umne.